There's a bit of a Madrid flavour to the Malaga team. Luis Hernandez, former Real Madrid Castilla player. Diego Llorente, who is on loan from Real Madrid. Michel, who spent 14 years of Real Madrid, is their third head coach of the season. They make 3 changes from the side that won at Sporting by a goal to nil on Wednesday. So in come Brescio, Juanpi and Juan Car, and out go Jordi Castro, Keko and Michael Santos. So 4-2-3-1. Is there enough there, Gaiska, to cope with all of the attacking talent that Barcelona have?
Well, there is. I think that's why Michel has put these 5 men in midfield and probably giving more freedom to Juanpi with his pace and Sandro with his quality, and trying to get, of course, as much trouble as possible to Barca. But it's a lot of Barca here. I mean, for me, my only doubt is how is Luis Enrique going to play with 3 at the back, Denis Suarez with all the flank to go forward. That's what probably Juanpi and Sandro will try to find more spaces. Well,
this is interesting because our colleagues over in Spain have gone 4-3-3. Do we think it's actually maybe 3-4-3 again from Luis Enrique today, Guillem?
Well, if the attack of Malaga is just the pace of Juanpi and Sandro, perhaps 3 should be the formation for Barcelona. But it's so variable because, of course, they may defend.
9 men. And remember, Barcelona on that occasion had 81% possession and 29 shots on target. Will they be as generous this time around? The game's underway, so let's hand you over to your commentary team of Jerry Armstrong and Rob Parr.
Well, it is a little bit of payback time for Barcelona, who were held at the Camp Nou earlier in the season. In fact, Malaga are the only team they haven't scored against so far this season. And the motivation for Barcelona tonight is a win. Would take them, Messi to Gomez. So excellent tackle by Llorente. So he's had a few texts from his pals back in Madrid. Llorente is on loan from Real. Neymar. Messi. Suarez. Oh, double deflection. Oh, there's an offside in there. Yeah. Just take note of that. Kameni made an excellent save there after the whistle had gone.
He was great, as I said at the start, Rob. He's a really good reflex goalkeeper. Oh, I don't see anybody offside there. Oh, that's really tight. I don't think he was offside, Rob.
I can't lip read, but I think he agrees with the Jerry.
He does. I don't think he was offside.
20-30 yard race.
Well, I thought Juanpi was right, because at one stage Juan Carlos was looking to get him behind Mascherano on the right back spot, and he checked. And Juanpi played the ball to where he thought he was going to be. That's a good ball.
That's a brilliant ball over the top. The flag is down. Excellent take. Tremendous save from Kameni.
Here we go.
Well, everything about that was excellent. The pass was sensational. The run had imagination, and the save was stunning.
Oh, Rob, here we go. We've seen him do this before. Brilliant, you're right. Great ball. Everything was class. What's this?
Messi checking it out. There's a wall beyond the wall to block the keeper's view. That's where Messi goes, but Kameni has it covered.
Well, it was a little bit high, but you're right, he was on his way. It's as if he anticipated where the ball was going. Sees it a bit late.
But proving that they do have an edge about them as well. Malaga actually have the worst disciplinary record in La Liga. They've had 7 red cards this season, including 2 against Barca. Oh, Ter Stegen, dangerous ball. The goal is gaping, and it was too good to be true for Brescio.
Well, it was worth having a go at it, and again they put him under pressure. We've seen that a few minutes ago, Rob, where they put him under pressure, forced him to kick it long, and he just takes a touch and then he's up.
Messi playing hide and seek with the Malaga midfield. Mascherano. Messi. Oh, brilliant ball. Gomez!
Oh, what a challenge, Rob, from Rosales.
Oh. Well, shoulder to shoulder, Rosales was the more determined man when he saw the 50-50 ball. Gomez was the favourite to score there.
Unbelievable.
Caught hesitating.
Well, you can't hesitate in the box. He's let it run, I think, a little bit too much. He's got to get to the ball quicker than that. But look at the awareness of Rosales to get his body in and get...
That was a great little step over by Luis Suarez, but it was equally well anticipated by Luis Hernandez. Now,
look at this. Look at
between
this.
Goalkeeper and last defender. Swanger has a chance to score against his former team, and he's not going to miss that. Wow, that's what dreams are made of. Barcelona caught napping, and that was the moment that Sandro had been waiting for to score against the team that allowed him to leave in the summer.
Well, I want to see this again because there's a lot of upset players here. He's not one, Michel's not unhappy, but I want to see the offside decision and what happened, because I think Mathieu is upset. He feels that he was offside. The linesman's calling the referee over. There's been a lot of things said. I'd love to see it again. Let's have a look, see.
Well, the ball was
he's onside.
Not even a hint of offside.
He's onside.
It's dreadful
he's
from Matthew.
Well outside. Mathieu has got that totally wrong. He's trying to step up instead of running with Sandro. Oh. And when you see the replay like we've seen it, linesman, give him credit, and the referee, what finish. He's, Ter Stegen's leaning across.
Luis Enrique, who he took off Denis Suarez, or Andre Gomez.
I think he's made the right two choices for me. Oh, look at this.
There's Juan Carlos. Umtiti to the rescue. And again, they can turn the game around very quickly at Malaga. That's what happened in the first half. Mascherano was taken out of it by Juan Carlos.
Oh, great play from Juan Carlos and great defending from Umtiti.
Better. Messi. A rush shot from Messi as two were closing him down.
It's just not on song at the moment, Rob. You know, Neymar, Suarez, Messi, the front three, fantastic players, but it's like a very un-Messi-like performance for me. The two free kicks were well off the target.
Well, he's top of the scoring chart at the moment.
He knows that. They can't afford to make mistakes like that again.
Jordi Alba, Luis Suarez into the path of Neymar. When you're 1-0 down, that trickery doesn't go down well with some.
Well, he's looking at nutmegs, he's looking at trickery, and this is what I said in the first half, Rob. He's got to contribute more than that, and he's had an off day so far for me. Had a good season, but an off day. Barcelona for me so far. The run's brilliant, he's onside. Great ball from Messi, and Suarez takes it round the keeper, but the angle's still tight, and he hesitates, and lots of white shirts get back, and the header on the penalty spot is a difficult one for Neymar. He's a long way out, and he puts it over the top. But
Real Madrid earlier today against Atletico Madrid as Barca in danger of dropping 3 here.
It could turn out that way, Rob. Absolutely correct. That's a bad challenge. It's a late challenge from Neymar.
Straight red for Neymar. Wow. Well, this could be the most disastrous night of the season for Barcelona. They're off colour, and now they lose Neymar.
It's a really poor challenge though, Rob, and I think this is born out of frustration. 2 yellows equals a red.
It was the walk of shame for the Brazilian. Llorente went for the ball. He didn't catch him late. Llorente certainly brought it to the referee's attention. It's not like Neymar to launch himself into a challenge like that, is it?
No. It's 2 yellows equals a red, and
on the top of the table after Real dropped points against Atletico. Alcacer. Nice take from Luis Suarez. Suarez doesn't give up the chase. Comfortable for Kameni.
Well, he rode a couple of challenges, but Kameni was quick off his line. Haven't seen much of Luis Suarez. He's had 1 chance in the first half, and Kameni made a brilliant save. He gets a little bit of the rub of the green, and then the second touch is a bit heavy. And Kameni says thank you.
Surging forwards. They have Barcelona on the run. Juan Carlos flies the ball in. Big moment here for Charles.
Good save.
Oh, and it's a big save by Ter Stegen. This game is still alive. There's still a pole. And Luis Enrique is down there cheerleading, willing his side on. Messi trying to do it solo.
Well, let's have a look. This is first touch is pretty decent. Peñaranda's taken out though by Suarez.
Barcelona have been disappointing now. This is Charles, flips it through. This could be the finishing goal. This could well be the end of Barcelona's challenge. Fornals plays it back. They're teasing Barcelona and they're punishing Barcelona. And Johnny was on the spot.
Well, Super Sub does it, and you're right, they were playing with him, and you know, they've rode their luck 2 or 3 times. They had the disallowed goal for Peñaranda, could have had a penalty. They've rode their luck down to 10 men, And wow, this is a massive defeat for Barcelona. A right smile from Mascherano, but you can't deny Malaga have been superb tonight.
Well, Michel, the coach of Malaga, can't contain himself. He's a Real Madrid legend. He had over a decade in their first team, and he's been the old Powell's network here. Again, similar goal to the Sandro goal. Freedom of the penalty area, and any one of three could have scored the goal there. He courteously passed it back, and Johnny whipped it home and did serious damage to Barcelona's weakening title hopes.
Well, I like Fornals, he's done really well. He could have went for goal himself. Charles put him through, but then in comes super sub Johnny on the spot, and he doesn't miss from there. Left foot, he thinks thank you very much, and that one's in the back of the net, and it's all over. It's all